Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Today, we're diving into a concept that's as powerful as it is simple, the ripple effect. You know, just like when you drop a pebble into water and it creates those beautiful expanding ripples, our actions in leadership do the same. But here's the twist. Those ripples aren't just about us. They spread out, touching everything and everyone in an organization. One decision, one action can impact the culture, performance, and success of an entire team. So today we're going to explore what I like to call the 5 Pebbles of Leadership. These are the intentional actions that can create positive ripples across the organization. Let me ask you something. Why do people leave their jobs? They don't leave their jobs, they leave their bosses. Think about that. Around 82% of workers are seeking new jobs due to poor leadership. That's staggering. And it's not just because the job itself, it's because the leadership they experience. These numbers are rising, especially in the stress of recent world events and the ever-changing professional landscape. Companies that grow rapidly often hire quickly, form new teams under immense pressure, and when the onboarding and training are rushed and overlooked, what happens? People feel overwhelmed, they feel burnt out, and are worried about keeping up. But, and this is a big but, when leaders are intentional about the pebbles they toss and the ripples they cause, they can navigate this growth with clarity, purpose, and profoundly positive impact. The first pebble is intentional listening. When leaders genuinely listen to their team members, they do more than just hear words. They value perspectives, opinions, and contributions. They foster trust and respect, open the door to real dialogue and collaboration. Intentional listening means empowering your team to voice their ideas, aspirations, and even their challenges. By actively listening and providing constructive feedback, you empower your team to reach their full potential and contribute meaningfully into the organization's success. So let me ask you, how have you experienced the ripple effect of positive leadership in your own life? What specific actions did that leader take that left a lasting impact on you or your team? Take a moment, think about it. Maybe even share in the comments below. Now let's talk about the second pebble, making decisions. I once received feedback from my team that they wished I'd made more decisions quickly. I thought I was being inclusive by taking my time, gathering everyone's input, but instead I was causing confusion and a lack of clarity. They didn't know which direction to go because I wasn't stepping up and making the call. So how do we balance collaboration, inclusivity, and decision-making? Strong decision-making skills involve gathering relevant information, evaluating options, weighing the risk, and making timely, effective decisions. Let's move on to communication. George Bernard Shaw once said, "The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it took place." Isn't that the truth? Communication isn't just about talking. It's about ensuring that the message is understood. It's about speaking straight, where everyone feels like they can speak up, whether it's through verbal or nonverbal cues, active listening, providing clear direction, or fostering an open dialogue. Communication is key. I'll share a personal story. I used to get really upset when communication broke down in my team. But then I realized I wasn't always speaking as clearly as I thought I was. That's a tough pill to swallow, but it's a crucial lesson in leadership. Now let's look at the next pebble, empathy. Empathy is about understanding and sharing the feelings and perspectives of others. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a strength that builds trust and strengthens relationships. When leaders demonstrate empathy, they create a work environment where everyone feels valued and heard. It's about actively listening, acknowledging feelings, and showing genuine concern for your team's well-being. Lead with empathy, and you'll foster a culture of collaboration and respect where everyone can thrive. The final pebble is feedback. Oh, feedback is a gift when we receive it and when we give it. Let me tell you a story about a 360 feedback session I had. It was a real eye-opener. The narratives I held on to, fear of rejection, personal insecurities, and a desire to avoid conflict. All these things were preventing me from giving and receiving feedback effectively. But here's the thing. Avoiding feedback doesn't help anyone. It creates misunderstanding, unresolved conflicts, and ultimately a lack of growth. You may be familiar with the Center for Creative Leadership's SBI model, Situation, Behavior, Impact. It's a simple, powerful way to give feedback that's clear, specific, and actionable. As we navigate the rapid changes in our professional landscape, one thing is clear. Leadership has a profound impact on organizational success. The ripple effect reminds us that every action, every decision has far-reaching consequences. Today, we've explored the 5 pebbles of leadership: intentional listening, decisive decision-making, effective communication, empathetic leadership, and the art of giving and receiving feedback. These are not just concepts. They're guiding principles that can ignite excellence, foster collaboration, and drive extraordinary results. So let's commit to being an intentional leader. Let's inspire our teams, navigate change with clarity and purpose, and leave the ripple effect that extends far beyond our immediate sphere of influence. And before we wrap up, because I too see feedback as a gift, I'd love to hear your thoughts and insights from today's discussion. Share them below, and let's keep the conversation going. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, lead with intent, keep making those ripples.